Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
We are headed to New Mexico to visit 4 state parks, well, some other national stuff around there. We're going to make a 5th video because we've recently been reading a series of books set in Albuquerque, and
we get to meet the author.
So come on along for the ride and stay tuned.
This is a Google Earth view of White Sands, New Mexico.
And a reminder, it is still part of an active missile range. We found out they are still testing this, and other countries come. So sometimes the highway will be stopped, and this is kind of the area where they're going to pull you over and stop while they're testing, I guess, so you don't get hit. But there is they don't allow RVs back in the White Sands area, but you can. We did see some Class C's driving in there. But this is just one of the most unique, interesting, fun.
But it was absolutely wonderful. We had such a good time here.
And you're actually in the middle of this national monument. You're not just standing back observing, you're actually getting to go out and be in it. And it does not get hot. Okay. We have not been here since we were 12 and 14, maybe?
Maybe 10 and 8.
8 and 10. We were young. This boardwalk wasn't here when we were here. If we can find it, we have a picture of us. And we will do a little side-by-side comparison and see how that goes. But if you've not been here, this is really cool. I mean, you're out in the middle of this, and Marlena said it does look like, go ahead, you can say that, it looks like snow.
It does feel like sand, and it looks like snow.
So,
except for the cactus.
And the lizards.
And the lizards, and
yeah, that kind of stuff. It doesn't look so much like snow, but anyway, this is super cool. Except it's hot.
Yes.
But other than that, it's cool. This is where we planned to put the picture of us as children and be able to compare it to us as older people. So if you see us as old, then we didn't find the one from when we were kids. But it's amazing. It is desert foliage and stuff that's out here.
Now this is one of the coolest things ever. We switch over here from driving on pavement to driving on a graded sand.
And I'm assuming they water this and pack it down with some sort of a machine that leaves tracks, and I personally didn't want to jar everything loose on the truck.
No.
This is not a smooth drive. Now, this area over on the right was for a
sunset walk.
And you can see it was a cloudy day while we were there, which was really nice. It kept the temperature down, but white sand dunes are just bizarre. I mean, it's a unique place. It really is.
And they do have discs in the gift shop that you can buy for $20 and write them down. I think they rent them or loan them, but I'm not sure. But you can bring a trash can lid, it'll do the same thing.
And then we did go back to the visitor center just to look around and then actually get the information. And that was when we heard one of the rangers telling someone that it does not get hot, that the sand is never really hot to the touch. And it wasn't. We took our shoes off and just had a great time, acted like we were little kids. But this information here, they give a lot of history and a lot of really cool stuff. The visitor center is historic.
Yes.
And it was so interesting to walk through and see all of the history of the area. And the building itself was a historic building. And it is really, I don't know anything about architecture, but I do enjoy looking around at historic kinds of buildings, and this is definitely one. And as at any national park, they're going to have
a theater where you can go in and see a brief movie about the park.
And then the rangers here, very, very helpful.
Extremely.
And then, as is, most places, that gift shop we talked about, they have shirts, they have all kinds of stuff that you might. And we did see a white lizard while we were there.
Yes.
And so I wondered if that was going to be something that happened, but it is that they match the terrain that they're in. And we stayed at a park that was about an hour's drive.
Yes.
And so
It was near Las Cruces.
just north of Las Cruces. And the park that we stayed at is,
Leasburg Dam.
and that night they were to have a star party, but you saw we were there
Yes.
and it was cloudy, so they didn't. I guess they may have still had it. I don't know. We didn't go down since it was so cloudy. There is a nice playground area, but as you're going to hear, our plans got changed as we were there at the park.
Okay, this is reality.
Change your plans.
We are at Leasburg Dam, and you're not going to see a whole lot of this place. I'm going to show you around. It's beautiful. It really is pretty. It looks like a great place. The problem is,
The electricity is spotty. It is going way up and then dropping to nothing.
and I was talking to the park host, and I was asking where can I, what's going on.
A surge protector.
He said he had a great surge protector, but it didn't help. He lost his expensive microwave and a fan, and some other people had lost the refrigerator, and so
AC.
So we last night did a patch. Don't really want you to see in our basement there, but I'm going to turn it around just because this is real. We bring a extension cord, and so we had that run upstairs last night and had fans, and it had been a cloudy day yesterday, and so we were fine.
We're okay.
This is just north of Las Cruces, and so with cloud cover yesterday, we slept fine.
There's not a cloud in
But
the sky
yeah,
today.
there's some way back over there, but it's not going to hit this far, and it's already warming up, and we've put up, some shade here, and we ran our electricity over here to have, we decided to do this instead of our camp stove coffee this morning, but we need AC today. That's just not really going to be a choice in this part of New Mexico.
Well, we'll need the RV cooler tonight. We don't want it to start out at 105.
Yeah, so we, we're gonna pack up. And we have reservations for tomorrow night at Villanueva, out of Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Well, between Albuquerque and Santa Fe. And so we called the site we have reserved is not available, but they do have some non-reservable sites available. So we're going to take a 5-hour shot that some of those are still going to be available.
Yes.
And we're going to do our best to pack up. I'm going to give you a panorama of this park. And sadly, that's going to be about all. We'd planned on doing a lot of the filming today, but
we're going to get on the road.
But reality is, we're having to make some decisions here, and
We're doing the best we can.
yeah, and we want to show you this because if you're new to traveling like this, there are going to be things that come up.
And we could get angry and let it ruin our trip, but why? We had a great day yesterday. This park was the park we needed.
And it was great for White Sands area, and we're
Yes.
going to show you that. So there's going to be a real brief, but this is going to be the end of the Leasburg Dam. These are our final thoughts.
Yes.
And yes, when we have a day where we're not traveling, we just sit around all comfy, and it's hot here. So
Yes.
yeah, we're getting as cool as we can. But we slept great here last night. The nights are going to be cool if you're here in June. And so anyway, there is a breeze now, and so that's feeling really good. But that's not going to keep it cool here when it's 100 and something, and it's going to be 100 and something.
And
So stay tuned for our next leg, and we'll let you see when on our next video.
Villanueva.
That one. I've got to learn the name of that place. But anyway, and we've met some really cool people,
Yes.
nice people here, subscribers. They're the ones that came and told us. He said, I saw your video on the inverter. Expensive mistake. And so he came to let me know, and he's stationed at Fort Bliss. And we just want to do, as a matter of fact, we'll do a brief shout out. Thank you to all of our military.
Yes.
We really appreciate your service. And also police officers, y'all putting your lives on the line for us, and we appreciate that. So anyway, let me do a panoramic here. Panorama, we're trying to get on the road here pretty soon. But
I may go and start.
yeah, go on and start packing up some of this stuff. But these are water and electric, and some of them are full hookup sites.
And then I will show you right back over here. Those, I believe, if you can see those across there, those are tent only sites, and you see those folks kind of packed up early. There is another loop right up here of
Thank you for watching.
okay, you thank them, I'll thank them in a minute.
Thank you for watching Two Tired Teachers.
And we are sorry you're getting shortchanged on this. The water, I'm not gonna, you can see it from our bedroom because it's up higher, but there is water down there. And I'm just gonna show you briefly, there's a, here we go. They've got a trail system through here, and this is right here at our campsite, so it goes off both directions. We may be able to see the water from here. Let me do this, and then I gotta go back and help pack. Yeah, there it is. Let me zoom in on it for you. Get ready for a ride. And there, and they said there was a baptism out there yesterday, and some people, then a lot of people out there just swimming. And so, anyway, it really is a nice looking park. Just, yeah, we're not gonna stay here a night without AC. So anyway, like she said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you down the road. Okay, as we were heading out, Mylena saw we stopped up here just at the rest area there's a dumpster where we could dump our trash and stuff. Anyway, Mylena saw a ranger, and he said, well, give me a couple of minutes, I'll get you a refund or a rain check, and she'll tell us about that in a minute. But I just took the dogs for a little walk to stretch their legs before we make a longer trip, and saw the beginning of this trail. And we really are, we got about a 5 or 6 hour drive ahead of us, so I'm not going to take a lot of time down here. But like I said, Leasburg Dam, I think, has a lot more than, I know it has a lot more than we're going to be able to show you. But since I saw this cool little area just sitting right here, and we were at a campsite right down there, well, right there, and there's something, a rabbit or something out there. Anyway, I want to show you, it really is a beautiful area, and if you come here when you're not going to need your AC, and when there's not such a draw, probably have a lot better, would be a great place to stay. Okay, just a quick update. We have arrived at
Villanueva.
probably how that's pronounced, State Park. And as we were leaving Leasburg Dam, Mylena talked to a ranger there.
And he was very nice. He gave me a voucher, a complimentary pass for a state park for one night that was good for a year.
And it's good at any New Mexico state park. So and he told us if we got here and it was self-pay, we could just stick that in the envelope. Yeah. And so we didn't lose anything by changing changing parks. And so as you can see, this is actually just kind of a teaser here. This was part of the route I saw as I was walking the dogs down the street on the Conquistadors route.
Coronado.
And so we'll get a video made about this park later. Thanks for watching
Two Tired Teachers.